What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we're coming to you on location at Carl's Jr., otherwise known as Hardee's, depending on where you live. But they have got two new things that came out on April 25th. One that was being test marketed at the tail end of last year. This is the Jolly Rancher milkshake that actually uses just a regular vanilla milkshake, but puts pieces of Jolly Rancher in it. I don't know. That sounds like a choking hazard, but a delicious one. And it's pretty. I gotta tell you. I mean, you can see like on top they do kind of dress it with some pieces of cherry, strawberry, green apple, and blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers, and it's also integrated into the mix of the vanilla shake as well. But the main course is going to be the Memphis BBQ Thickburger, which is a 1/3 pound beef patty with American cheese and get some crispy onions on there, as well as some Memphis style barbecue sauce. And most importantly, because we are talking about Memphis barbecue here, you have got a bunch of pulled pork on the bottom and then more barbecue sauce. So, you know, when you think Memphis barbecue, you know, you think of pulled pork, and I'm a big fan of barbecue, so I would be curious to see how this pairs up with a 1/3 pound thick burger. See if that flavor can kind of stand up, because that's a lot of beef. That's a lot of beef to compete with. So I'm gonna just go ahead and dig right in. This burger's been out before a couple times in the early and mid 2000s, but it's been gone for a long time, and they decided to bring it back. So it must have been somewhat popular. That's really good. This is what the inside looks like. This burger is definitely a mess, but it could have been a heck of a lot worse. You know what I really appreciate is if you were to do a Memphis barbecue burger, like you just throw some barbecue sauce on a bun. You know what I mean? Like, they put the pulled pork on the burger, and I do love that. The crispy onions are definitely adding some texture, but not a lot of onion type flavor. The burger, I mean, the bun is holding up. This is like a juicy burger, tons of sauce, and the bun is holding up. It's not brioche, but it's good. It's real good. And the pulled pork flavor is strong enough that it does come through. It adds some smokiness to it. Complements the barbecue sauce really well. Just a lot of flavor, and a lot of really good flavor. And it's a mess. Man, this is it's one of those things where we just kind of figured it's either going to be just like a flaming dumpster fire, or it's going to be delicious. And man, they knocked it out of the park. This thing is really, really, really good. You taste everything but the onion. Everything. I mean, really, I don't think that the onions are like a super vital component of it. I think it's just like another buzzword to put on their menu of their limited time offering. So I don't really count too much against them on that. I will get another few bites in a minute, but first, before it's melted, I'm getting into this Jolly Rancher milkshake. So covered in a lot of whipped cream and some candy pieces there. I'm just gonna go in, screw it. I can confirm they're actual pieces of Jolly Rancher. A little tough on your teeth. Maybe it's better when you suck it down through a straw. But man, all those flavors are really bold. Like, it's got my mouth watering like big time. Oh yeah, it's really coming through. You know what it reminds me of is In like the early to mid 90s, I'd say maybe like 93 or 94, those Flintstone push pops, like the push-ups, they put nerds in the actual push pop, and it was so good. It reminds me of the flavor and the texture of that. If you remember that, you should leave a comment, because those things were good, and this is also very good. You know, their shakes here are legit. I know you love shakes, so yeah, bust open that straw and take a nice sip of that thing, because it's really good. Like, you know, I mean, I hate to say anything. Yeah, I mean, I hate to really compare it to anything, because it's really different, but any of those like Burger King or Steak and Shake menu items where they take, you know, like a cereal and then they put it in there, but they'll add some syrup. Mm-hmm. This is just like, hey, our vanilla shake is good, Jolly Ranchers are good, we're just gonna combine them, we're not gonna add any of this goofy, there's no like freaking, you know, rainbow fruit sauce or whatever in it. It's just a good shake. Like, they didn't overcomplicate it, and that helped a lot. All right, well, this is a good meal. I recommend just getting both of these things. But first, we're gonna just talk about the gimmick here, because both are gonna be faring pretty well. I'd say on the Memphis BBQ Thickburger, I'd give the gimmick of throwing pulled pork and crispy onions on a burger pretty high score. I'd say that's probably about an 8 out of 10. Super innovative. You know what? I'll give it a 9 out of 10, actually. Real innovative. I really like it. Great idea and great execution. Jolly Rancher Shake, another 9 out of 10. Another great idea. Who would have thought they'd take hard candy, crunch it up, and put it in a milkshake? Just really innovative thinking. Really the kind of stuff that keeps me excited to continue doing reviews for y'all. In terms of the Capsule Countdown, there are really no losers here. But second place somehow is going to go to the Memphis BBQ Thickburger. I give it an 8.5 out of 10, and that's not enough to win today. 8.5 out of 10. You know, it's a good mix of just a good tasting burger, but also like really interesting additional flavors. It's just really, I mean, it's really good. It's a little pricey. It's about $6 for one of these things. But other than that, there's really not a lot of negative you can say, other than the onion flavor doesn't really pop all that much. But really good nonetheless. The milkshake has to get first place. This is a 9 out of 10 in terms of taste. Really amazing. I mean, just one of the best shakes I've had at a fast food place. Just really did a great job.
Which candy taste?
The Jolly Rancher, like, I mean, really, you're getting the whole, any Jolly Rancher original flavored, like the green apple, the blue raspberry, the I guess watermelon, is it, and cherry. They are mixing together. I don't see any grape. Is grape not an original Jolly Rancher flavor? I think it is.
Banana? No.
It has to be grape, but the grape's not in it. In those candy pieces, you really don't need to chew them, which is good. Like, they're just the right size. And I would get a water with it though, because you do get a little bit of like the candy grittiness. So don't drink just that like I just did. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you go and check out these new things at Carl's Jr. And please leave a comment if you tried it before, or if you plan to try it soon. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Consumer Time Capsule. We're desperately trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Not even to monetize, just because I think it would be nice to have 1,000 subscribers, because we're putting a lot of work into it. And I just started a new feature on my Twitter, @ConsumerTC, where I'm doing a lot of the short form commercials, like the 10 and 15 second commercials that I'm not using on my YouTube channel. So I have hundreds of those that I'll be uploading, one a day. So now I've got the 80s and 90s commercials on the YouTube channel and on Twitter. So go there, check it out, and really, till next time, I'll miss it till I see ya. And I'm gonna take a big old bite on the way out. Cheers. Oh, good.